Twitter has a huge night. So, according to this Reuters article here, it says move over Obama, Twitter had a big night too. And what they said here was there were more than 31 million election-related tweets on Tuesday night, making election night the most tweeted about event in U.S. political history. The previous record was 10 million during the first presidential debate on October 3rd. And I thought that was interesting because my own Twitter habits significantly increased last night. I found that Twitter was the place where I could get the news exactly cut up the way I wanted it. So I thought I'd show you how I was using Twitter last night. This is my phone here. And so I have two primary apps I used. I used Hootsuite a lot. And these are, I have streams here, and I checked my friends list. So, you know, my friends would talk about, you know, what was going on in politics during the election, and that was pretty cool. But, you know, I don't have a lot of people on that list. There wasn't a lot updated. And so where I found myself spending most of my time was on the Twitter app. And the Twitter app is interesting because I don't normally use the Twitter app, but I did last night for sure. And so where I spent most of my time was in this Discover section right here. Okay. And what I liked about Discover was the trending, the trends right here. And so I would come in here and I would see what people were talking about during the election. These are just trending topics on Twitter. And it's, it was cool because what it allowed me to do was it allowed me to quickly understand what the hottest thing was at that moment. So I didn't need to rely on a broadcaster telling me what was important. The world told me what was important instantly. And so you can kind of see here, like, these are the trending topics right now. Election 2012, I'm sick of, first time I met, Colorado, Karl Rove, U.S. House Romney. So the one I followed last night was election 2012, this hashtag here. And you would come in, and what you do is you pull down the tab here so it refreshes everything. And you can just start reading whoever, everybody that tagged their post #election 2012. And there's news. So the AP is on there, the Huffington Post, New Yorker, BBC. But then, just regular people, there's Forbes, and there's a lot of news here. But, Finn Harries, I don't know who Finn Harries is, and Aubrey O'Day, they're just all different Fox News. So I got this really cool cross-section of news as opposed to relying on just one news source. And that's better because I do want to know. I want to know instantly, like, what is CNN saying? What is Huffington Post saying? What is Fox News saying? For a news person that is interested in specifically election 2012, that is really interesting. And then, so what else, then also I can come in here, like I would oftentimes go to Romney. I would type in Romney and see what, a lot of times these were Romney supporters, and I wanted to see what they would say. And so I would just read these, and that was pretty good. And then this morning when I woke up, the trending topic was Biden. I don't know if he's on here anymore, but everybody was making fun of Biden because I guess he didn't. I went to bed early. I didn't think it was ever going to work. I thought we were never going to know who was going to be president, so I just went to bed. But this was sort of funny because everybody was making fun of Joe Biden. So it says, I wonder what verse of My Way Joe Biden is slurring his way through right now. Joe Biden for the kiss Obama holds back while maintaining the illusion of a hug. Cut to Obama while Biden silently eats shawarma. This is just funny stuff. Dr. Biden is awesome, and her dress is slamming. This is like, and what's nice about all that kind of that coverage is that it allows me to mix serious news with fun news. So I'm not just always intensely serious. So Twitter was really, really important for me personally, and obviously for a lot of people with 31 million election-related tweets on Tuesday night. This article finishes up by saying that this was the first Twitter election, and social media is now fully a part of our election machines. Going forward, candidates must have an aggressive social media strategy if they want to win. And I thought that actually that was made clear in the last election. But I will say that I don't believe Republicans took it as seriously as the Obamas did. They did later on, but they were out social media'd, I believe, and hopefully the Republicans in the next presidential election cycle will realize that this is for real. But a big night for Twitter, and really has changed how I think about Twitter and how I will probably be using Twitter more for news aggregation, cut and sliced and diced in the way that I like. So check it out. Check out those two apps if you haven't used them, the Twitter app and Hootsuite. I love them. All right, everybody, I'm Sage Lewis, the web marketing video guy, and happy marketing.